It's hard to tell when this starts recording, but hi everyone! Okay, I feel like a lot is going on, so let's see how much I remember. I always think of like tons of stuff whenever I'm watching your guys' videos, and then if I don't have a place to write it down, it just goes poof! It just goes away. Dee, congratulations on getting the part. I saw your Facebook post, so yay! But we miss your face. You should make videos. What else is going on? I finished the puzzle. I finished it on Tuesday. It didn't take very long. But oh my gosh, I love you guys for knowing what a puzzle mat is, because literally everyone I've had to explain that to. No one has understood. Like, to me, it sounds self-explanatory. It's a mat that you put a puzzle on. It just makes sense, but no one understands. Hooray for Nerdfighters. Speaking of, I went to a Nerdfighter meetup this weekend. For Nerdmas. It was fun. So it was just Nerdfighters in my city, which I don't remember if I've said before or not. Probably. But yeah, I did that. It was really fun, and they were all very nice and welcoming. And yeah. It was cool. It was at night though, so I didn't take anything. They did a white elephant, so I brought a puzzle, which was Disney villains in a circle, and somebody ended up with that. I ended up with a poster, which is here, and I haven't pulled it out since I got it home, but it's from The Hobbit. It's got the elves on it, so it's pretty cool. And my room is a huge mess because I had to go help my mom clean stuff out of the garage. So, on the bright side, I found these. Yeah. Remember, I told you I still had them somewhere. So apparently I actually finished all of them in that little booklet except for the multi-layered one, which I could probably do now. But yeah, it's my old keychain of keychains, which I can add to so much more. What else? Oh, I also found this. I think I mentioned this book when we were talking about doing a book club type thing. But at the time, it was not as easy to find because it wasn't available on the Kindle. But they have now released it on the Kindle, and a lot of the other books in the series, not all of them, because they were, some of them were co-written with another author, and so apparently, according to the comments and reviews that I saw, there's a lot of, like, copyright dispute, so that's why they only had one released first, and they didn't have that one up. But it's there now, so if anybody feels like reading it with me, because I would be reading it again, or if we want to take another stab at doing the book club thing, it's a book. It's Another Fine Myth by Robert Asprin, or Robert Lynn Asprin, depending on which book you're. The title is kind of weird, because it sounds like it would be, like, maybe the second book, but it's not. It's the first book. It was because he was going to write a different kind of book and release the title before he had actually decided what was going on with it, and then he needed to change the title, but it had to sound similar enough that it could have been just a typo or something. So that's why I ended up with that title. But it's a really good book, and it's very punny, and I quite enjoy it. I also found my copy of The Princess Bride, so I can finish reading it. Yeah, I'm like Jen, I don't really believe in doing New Year's resolutions, because if you want to improve, you can do that at any time, and I don't believe in making a change just for the sake of making a change, because change is not inherently good or bad. It just is what it is. And, you know, generally, if there's stuff that I want to work on, I've kind of already got around to it by the time New Year's comes around. So, there is stuff I'm working on. I'm already working on it, which is why I have stuff over there, but yay, and why I started going to the gym, which I haven't been to. I'm bad. But I am trying to read more because I kind of stopped reading after I got out of high school. So I've been trying to get back into it, and the easiest thing is to get books on my Kindle. But my Kindle is not hooked up to my own Amazon account. It's hooked up to my mom's, so I don't like buying books on the Kindle because then my mom is paying for it, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So what I'm trying to do is go to the library for books because, yeah, library. Except that I don't have a lot of opportunities to go to the library, and it's a library chain where I am, so it's not just a singular, this is where all the books are. It's shared across the county. So if I want to go and get a specific book, it's more than likely not at the library that's close to me. It's somewhere else, and I'd have to wait for it to be shipped in. But they offer Kindle checkouts. So I'm trying to look at e-reader copies of books that I can check out from the library, but unfortunately, I think because it's so convenient, a lot of people are doing that. Makes sense. So I'm 200 something in the list of one of the books that I'm reading. There's more than 200 people put a hold on it ahead of me. So may not ever get to read that book unless I buy it myself. But they have some good ones. They have at least one book from the Abhorsen series, which I read in middle school, which is good. Which I actually want to buy, but I don't know. And I think that is all that I can remember off the top of my head. And this has been a long video, so